Hello you sexy Spartan, and welcome to the one place that won't judge you on your search history, and that's the Halo Foundry. After what feels like an eternity of teasing, the Halo Legendary card collection will finally be releasing on the 12th of February, which is only a few days away. But what is the Halo Legendary card collection, I hear you cry? Well, weep no more my son, as in today's video we're going to be going over all the juicy details of the base cards and all the special sets and parallels included. This collection is being created by Upper Deck, who produce high quality trading cards, card games and sports memorabilia. They're best known for their trading cards, which include their baseball set, which revolutionised the industry, raising the standards with their premium and tantalising designs. As well as doing sports, they've also crept into other popular franchises like Marvel and now Halo. Basically, Upper Deck are the golden standard for collectible cards and memorabilia. The Halo Legacy collection was first revealed back in July of 2023, where it's basically been on the precipice of releasing ever since. So finally having it so close to its release date is so exciting. The collection will be featuring key moments and characters throughout Halo's long and vast history in a premium collecting experience. As we go out the video, I'm going to be doing my best to show relevant pictures, but just bear in mind that some of the sets haven't been shown off just yet, so I'm going to be showing up different things just so you've got something to stare at. But anyway, let's jump in and see what you can expect. If you want to complete the collection without the fear of missing out on any of the rarer cards, then you're going to want to start with the base collection. The base collection contains 180 cards and is made up of two parts. Cards 1 to 90 focuses on characters throughout the games, with 9 cards dedicated to each of the 10 main entries: Combat Evolved, Halo 2, 3, ODST, Reach, Halo 4, Guardians, Infinite and Halo Wars 1 and 2. Whilst the second half is called The Story So Far and focuses on key moments throughout each of these 10 games. The entire base set is going to be the easiest to collect, as they're going to have the lowest rarity and the highest print numbers. But there's also going to be some unique parallels to this set, which will be harder to come by due to the limited prints. And these are the Spartan Ops parallel, which features green foil, Great Journey with purple foil, Zetlot, which is exclusive to hobby boxes, more on them a little later, which has gold foil and is limited to only 25 copies per card, and the Rampant parallel, which hasn't really been described just yet, but let's just assume that it's going to be red foil. It also says that there's going to be an Overshield and Slipspace parallel, which will be exclusive to blaster boxes. The Overshield parallel is printed on a wavy holographic foil board, and the Slipspace parallel set, which is only for cards 1 to 90, is printed on a foil board with a bubble clustered holographic effect, whatever that is. The Overshield and Slipspace parallels aren't mentioned in the official collecting checklist, but you can see the link for that in the description. And then the 1 to 90 character base also comes in a few more parallels, with the active camo set, which doesn't have a limit number mentioned, Augmented, which is limited to 699 copies per card, Augmented Gold parallel, which is numbered to 117, and metal cards, which are also numbered to 117. Not much information is given on these, but I imagine they're going to be having different holographic effects and foil designs. And the metal cards, of course, they're going to be metal. Whilst cards 91 to 180 aren't available when there's as many sexy parallel sets as the first half, it does have a really awesome addition, which is the exquisite printing plate booklet, which is limited to 1 per card. These booklets often feature printing plates used in production of the cards, which makes them extremely awesome and extremely rare. And that does it for the base set, which again, if you want to dip in and complete the collection, this is exactly what you're going to want to start with. But outside of the base set, there's a number of different sets which feature special and unique cards. This stuff is for the hardcore collectors. Personally, I'm okay just getting a few of these, but I'm not going to be hunting them down. But all of them are going to be extremely limited in comparison due to the print sizes. First up for the special ones, we've got the Armory set, which is made up of 50 cards which are numbered to 117. These cards feature characters throughout the games, and most of them are within the base set, but Armory is going to have its own design to separate it from other sets. Then there's the Hardlight set, which has 36 cards, which are limited to 50 prints each. There is also the Promethean parallel to this set, which is also numbered to 50 each. Just like the Armory set, this also is a character base card, which are found throughout the base set, but it's also going to come with a few unique ones like Fernando, and it will also have its own design. Next, we've got the Cortana Chip Evolution Halo 1 set, which is numbered to 299 copies per card, the Cortana Chip Evolution Halo 3 set, which has got 369 copies, and the Cortana Chip Halo 4 set, which has got 399 copies. Just like before, these are character cards with a unique design. All 3 of these chip cards will have a Rampancy parallel, which are numbered to only 25. Let's just assume that these are going to be red as well. Then we've got the Weapon Drop, War Machines, and Discovery sets. With Weapon Drop being focused on, well, of Of course, weapons, it will include 40 cards, and Discovery being focused on locations with only 20 cards. None of the War Machine sets are mentioned in the checklist, but they will be based on vehicles. Regular versions of these 3 sets will be exclusive to blaster packs, with hobby packs having their own 3 parallels, and these are going to be the Reflex Parallel, Starry Light Parallel, and the Rampant Parallel, which is limited to 117 copies per card. These will also have different holographic and foil effects from the base cards. Next, we've got the Voice Talent Index, which has got 60 cards, and these are some of the best cards in the collection and will be autographed by voice actors throughout the games with a quote from the characters that they voice. There isn't an edition size mentioned, but I really can't imagine there being many of each. Then there's also the Dual Voice Talent Index cards, which have got 11 cards in total, which will feature 2 signatures like Steve Downes and Jen Taylor. Each of the 11 cards is numbered to 117. And lastly, there's one of the most unique sets in the collection, and that's the sketch card set. Upper Deck have reached out to a number of talented artists to do unique illustrations for the collection. These cards are one of one and will definitely be pretty awesome to get. And that does it for the base set and all of the special ones that you can get in the entire collection, with all the parallels. Now I'm going to say take what I've said with a tiny atom of salt. I've done my best to go through everything, but the official collection is missing some of the sets that recent blog posts have mentioned, so I can't guarantee that everything's included. Anyway, the collection comes in 2 different options when buying it. I've mentioned them briefly before, but there's the blaster boxes, which you can get from the Upper Deck store, which doesn't ship internationally, and select retail locations. And then there's the hobby boxes, which will be available at trading card and hobby stores. Blaster boxes will have 8 cards per pack, and it says that they're designed for starters, and will be giving you a better chance at completing the base set with less variety for special sets. Some of the parallels will be exclusive to the blaster packs, like Overshield and Slipspace, as well as the base versions of the Weapon Drop, War Machine and Discovery sets. But in the hobby box will include 6 cards per pack, and this is where you're going to find the metal cards and the parallels of the Weapon Drop, War Machine and Discover, along with the augmented sets. Basically, if you want to complete the base 180, go for the blaster pack. That'll give you the least amount of variety, but if you want a better chance at getting some of the limited edition ones, then go for the hobby box. But I believe that the rarer ones like the signed and the art cards will be appearing in both boxes. I will include links to as many stores as I can below, but with most things, if you're in the US then you're pretty much sorted and can find them from most of your card collecting retailers. If you're international, then I've linked 2 US stores below who ship to the UK, and hopefully they'll ship to you as well. It's going to cost you about $150 for a box of 20 packs, so it's exactly what you're going to expect from collectible cards. I just hope that we're going to be getting some local in the UK after launch, as shipping costs did make this one sting a little bit. But that does it for the Halo Legacy card collection by Upper Deck. But I think these are going to be a great set to try and collect and really have some stunning cards. I have got myself a box of 20 hobby packs coming, but just because they're overseas, I'm likely to be getting them well after the 12th. But I'll definitely be doing some short videos to showcase what I get. It'll be really awesome to get some of the rare ones, but I'm not going to be trying to force myself to collect them. And if I do decide to complete anything, I'm fine with just having the base 180, regardless of what parallels they are. I'm really not in love with all of the designs, but they definitely have that baseball card feel, which I really quite like. Will you be going hard into this collection or giving it a miss? Either way, make sure to let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more news and reviews on all things Halo merch. Until next time, you thick, juicy Spartan, peace out.